Great. Hi, everyone. So today I just wanted to walk you through a very quick tutorial on how to look up your transit chart. The full moon is coming up. It's a very intense and powerful full moon in Scorpio. And in my newsletters, I often invite you to check where it falls in your own chart. And it's very, very easy to do. And it's very easy to read once you know how to read it. But if you don't, then it can be a little bit confusing. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to walk you through how to do that. So I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see what I'm seeing. And I am using Mastering the Zodiac's True Sky app. It's really, really brilliant. You can download it. And as long as you have access to a browser, you can access it from all your devices. There's a free version and a paid version. The free version gives you access to most things. However, it won't save any charts. So if you're regularly checking your own chart against transits and so forth, then it might be worth getting the paid version. Otherwise, you will have to input your details every single time, which can be a little bit time consuming. And of course, you can also save, charts of your loved ones too, right? So I would recommend getting the paid version. That just gives you more flexibility. So when you this is what it looks like when you open up True Sky. It will always show what is happening right now. So this is right now. But for New York, you can change the default setting is for New York. This is something that you can also change in account. And then you can set it for your default. You can set it for your location, which I absolutely recommend you to do, especially if you're checking moon transits, because they need to be set to where you are to get the accurate transit house. Okay, so I'm going to use an example chart here of someone who was born on the 3rd of August, 1995 at 3:32 p.m. in Honolulu, just a fictitious person, right? So this is their chart. And to see where the upcoming full moon is going to land, I will click on transit. Then this tri-wheel will show up. Now, the inner wheel is the natal chart. The middle wheel is the progress chart, which is a whole other topic. And then the outer wheel is the transit, right? So either you keep it in this view or you can go down here and click on transits, and then it will just show you the inner wheel, which is your natal, always. And then, excuse me, the outer here is then the transit, right? So I already set this for the full moon. But for example, I'll just take us back to now, which is what it will always do, right? It will show us the current time and location. So if you're wanting to look ahead for a new moon or a full moon, you would want to know when that is. So I like to use something called moon phases, and you just need to put in for where you are here. I have it set to New York, and I check the full moon. It's on the 31st of May at 4:45 a.m. Okay, got it. So then I go back here. I put in 31st. Oops. Put in the 31st of May for 45 and New York, New York. And then I just click on calculate. And then it will show me that the full moon for this person will take place in their 12th house, right? Because it's in here. See, just go down to see which house it's in. It's in the 12th for this person, okay? And then you can check for any other planets as well. So for example, if you wanted to know where transiting Pluto is currently for this person, it's in their 2nd house. This is the glyph for Pluto. You will need to recognize glyphs, but I think that will be quite easy, or you'll learn to recognize the glyphs if you do this on a regular basis. I mean, the moon is pretty obvious here. Then Neptune and Saturn are both in the 4th house for this person. Uranus is in the 6th house, as is the sun, right? The sun is currently in the constellation of Taurus. Mercury and Venus are in the seventh house for this person, and Jupiter is in the eighth house. So that's really it. That's how you check for transits against your own chart. Very, very helpful, excuse me, to just provide, yeah, just deeper information as to how these planets up in the sky are impacting you personally. Because yes, we have a full moon in Scorpio on a collective level, but then it will fall in different parts of a chart for someone, right? So specifically for this person, it's in their 12th house. For myself, for example, this full moon is going to be in the ninth house, right? And then that all gives a bit of a different flavor, feel, experience, illumination around what is coming during this full moon. Right. And if you want to know what the houses mean, then you can check out my house posts as well. And that will give you a bit more information as to the significance of a full moon or a new moon or any planet for that matter falling in that specific house. But I hope this was really helpful for you. If you want to go back to your just your natal chart, you click on main. That takes you back to your chart. Again, your name would come up here if you've saved it. And then if you want to go back to the transits, you just click on transit. And then again, you can click on progressions and transits. It gives you the full tri-wheel. But again, you can just click transits or you can just click on progressions. Just know what you're doing, basically. And yeah, that's really it. I hope this was helpful. And yeah, if you have any questions, then just either email me or send me a DM on Instagram.